Hi, I'm Matt Davis, and I'm here with H Vision, and I'm here to interview Mr. Jones of the English department. All right,
How you doing?
And first question is, how has teaching changed during the pandemic?
Wow. So teaching has changed radically during the pandemic. I think that when we left school on March 12th and we started to get introduced to all these online teaching techniques, it was like starting from scratch. So we kind of thrown away almost all of your experience and just having to be a student again, having to learn, having to be able to accept failing on a daily basis, try to do something new and mess it up, and just take that with humility and just learn with the students about what works and what doesn't. So I think that the biggest change has been just accepting the fact that everything has to be done in a new way, or it's definitely going to be worse instead of better.
And how has the pandemic affected you and your family?
Well, my kids just started. I have two kids, and they just started going back to school at different points this year. My high school kid finally is back in school 5 days a week, so that's a real big change. I mean, we really got used to being around each other and to all have 4 different Zooms going on at the same time in our house, getting homework done or work done, and that was really chaotic. And we got used to it. It was really nice, but it's really also nice to be getting back more to normal. Very helpful, actually.
And which teaching model do you prefer? How we are now with all virtual and some in school, or the hybrid model?
I definitely prefer having people in school. As much as it was amazing to learn all these new techniques and these new technologies I didn't know, and now I could carry that forward with me, there's nothing like having people in a room where you can look at them, decide what's working and what isn't, and you can change immediately. When everyone's just a black box that glows with a name, there's absolutely no opportunity to read a room. So you just keep soldiering forward even if you're muted. So I absolutely prefer having people in a classroom and being here with them 100%. Although it was great to not have a commute for a little while in my life. That was wonderful.
And what's influenced you to become a teacher?
Ultimately, it was a combination of having some really cool teachers that I enjoyed. And I thought, okay, like I think that I would like to try to do that. That has subject matter that I also really enjoyed. I mean, I loved studying literature. I like studying languages. And the list of jobs to do when you love those things is relatively short unless you're willing to then go learn a brand new skill and just apply the ability to use language. So like once I realized I like how those teachers teach and I really like this material and I enjoy being around people and interacting with them, it was kind of like a no-brainer. I'm like, all right, well, I'll go become a teacher.
And what's your favorite part about being a teacher?
Definitely my favorite part of being a teacher is getting to know roughly 90 new people every semester, or getting to cross paths with people that I'd met before and see how they've grown up. Like if I teach someone as a sophomore and then as a senior, it's really amazing to see how much people grow up in that span. And there's just this sense of pride of being connected to a school and a community that makes life better. So that's my favorite part. It's interacting with the students and feeling like I'm getting to know people and my life's better because of that.
Yeah. And last but most importantly, which team do you hate least, Everton or Manchester United?
Oh gosh, so I can't stand either of those two teams, but I think I hate Everton less, even though maybe I should hate them more because they're less of a big deal, and so they're an underdog, and I can root for an underdog.
Yeah.
But yeah, Man U, I just can't get behind. There's just nothing I like about them, what they are, how they function, what they represent. It's just.
All right, thank you for coming to interview with us. I was Matt from H Vision, and this was Mr. Jones.
Thank you. My pleasure.